Recording. Check.
Are we live? We might be live. We are live. Hey,
We
everyone.
are live.
Pardon our puzzled
I know.
faces.
Amy whipped this live stream out magically. We thought we were going to have to do a new event.
It actually worked.
Thank you so much, YouTube, for joining us. We are the Food Scientist Podcast. We're getting ready to record episode 91.
90.
90. Hi, Renee. I 1 week I was right. Now I'm ahead again.
Well, you were behind, I think.
Oh, now I really caught up now. But we're getting ready to record episode 90. So if you have not yet, please subscribe, ring that dinner bell, and we are getting close to episode 100.
Did subscribe? Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And if you're watching in general, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Oh.
Amy, good job for getting that live stream. I was sure that we were in trouble there.
Yeah,
But,
Brian's already got a comment in there.
I know. I'm like, sorry, everyone. We're using a different one.
Nope, we're here.
That's okay. We'll make them pay with some
Delete your comment,
crazy
but anyway,
stuff.
So we'll do our pause.
Oh, yep.
Oh, we're going to do the podcast now?
Serious time to get ready to record.
This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac, and I am here with Brian Pierce.
Hello, everyone.
And Danny Sussman.
Greetings, fellow Earthlings.
And as always, we're going to have news. We're going to have experiences. Then we got the new Maple Creme Oreos.
Yes. Well,
I'm so excited.
I'm not excited, but I mean, it's a new Oreo.
And we're going to be comparing them to some type of biscuit sandwich thing. We don't know if it's cracker or
Something that might be similar to an international Oreo. We'll find
It's
out.
from Hong Kong. We don't know if they mean biscuit as in cracker or biscuit as in cookie.
Right.
But there are a lot of flavors of them.
Yeah.
And then we also have Brian got us some. Oh, these Jif Poppers. Brian didn't get these. Sorry, I was jumping ahead.
I was happy to see the peanut butter snacks, though.
And yeah, Jif peanut butter, not anything else it might be. I don't know. And then we have the international drinks.
Yeah, we do have. Danny and I went shopping this past week at an international market, and I picked up some beverages that they're unique. So stay tuned for those.
They're scary. It was interesting to be in an international grocery with you
Mm-hmm.
and have you like looking for the scariest stuff.
Not exactly though,
I mean,
because
yeah,
I avoided the things that were like wriggling.
Gotcha. So you got the things that seemed scary,
Right.
but are likely safe.
Well, so many international beverages have chunks of stuff in them.
Which I love a good tactile beverage.
We'll
We'll find out how
Meanwhile,
you feel about it.
I am not convinced, but we'll find out. We will find out. Before we get going, though, and I know this is probably part of the news and experience section, but Danny, I have to congratulate you because you won at the Minnesota State Fair
This
this
is
week.
He
my
did.
Hey.
He did win.
I'm a blue ribbon winner.
And the chat is already congratulating you
Yep.
as well.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's great, Danny.
I spent a good portion of last year's fair looking for the intersection of things I can create and things that have few entries. And I found that non-herb infused vinegars fits right into that little niche. And I was there when the building opened on the first day of the fair to get right in there to see how I had done. And there I was in first place with my blue ribbon. So that was pretty
Nice.
awesome. The only thing that was better was someone had gotten there, like, I don't know, probably 30 seconds before me, was taking pictures of all of the vinegars and then looked at me and gave me the aw shucks and goes, there's always next year.
Aw, you
And I wanted to be
crushed
like-
someone's dreams.
I wanted to be like, really? Because I'm a one and done here.
you start off at the top and then you're done.
This is my first year entering. I was in it to win it. I'm
Yeah,
taking my
he
ribbon
did, so
and I'm
boom.
going home.
Yeah.
My vegetables, not as well.
Yeah.
I entered, I will say this, I believe I have a top 5 cucumber.
This is going for size, right?
Yes, largest, I entered in largest zucchini, largest cucumber, and largest scalloped squash.
And amazingly, not eggplant. I still think you missed out on
you know
something
what?
there.
I didn't think
Anyway.
of it. My
Zucchinis can get huge.
the winning zucchini was seriously bigger than my thigh. The thing is enormous. The cucumbers, mine was in the running, but not quite. Technically, the closest to winning was my scalloped squash. That one finished third, but there were only 4 entries. but I know how to win that one next year. So we'll see.
So you're going to not re-enter, but you're going to do the vegetables again, but not the vinegar.
You know what? We'll see. It's all up in the air. I said one and done.
Yeah.
The highlight of the whole experience, actually, I would recommend everyone should enter something in the fair just for the experience.
Well, not everyone has a good state fair that they can do that for.
But try it.
If you're local to Minnesota.
Any fair, I suspect, is like this. Enter something for the line to drop it off. Because for the vegetables, you have to drop them off between 7 and 9 a.m. on the first day of the fair. And you have to put them into their containers. So, like, you know how at dog shows, like, people are going crazy over, combing out the dogs and getting really perfect? It was like that, but with produce. Like, I saw a woman washing the roots on her leeks with a toothbrush and then trimming them. Like, I saw someone, not a euphemism, polishing his squash.
You should always be washing your leeks, so,
rearranging their tomato. It was amazing to watch that.
So it's not just about size. It has to look like the thing.
There's different categories.
You can't be all dinged and insect eaten.
So you can be for the size competition, but there's other competitions where it's at uniformity and quality. So it's like size or...
Now, for gaining entry, do you get into the contest, do you get free entry into the fair as well?
You do not get free entry into the fair.
Not even on drop-off day?
Not even on drop-off day.
Wow.
You do get free parking on
that
drop-off
is something.
day.
That's a $30 value right there.
And you got to drive on the fairgrounds, but only until 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
And then you got to get your car out of there because they'll tow it. Presumably for people who have large vegetables.
Now, different fairs might set that up differently.
Right.
Right.
But I will say...
For Minnesota, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
The line, and I've heard the same about the line for baked goods, the people in there, their conspiracy theories about who can win. Drop it off for the line. It's fascinating.
Well, I've been tempted to submit a family recipe called 500 Cake. It's won the Michigan State Fair a couple times, but I don't know about Minnesota.
Look up in the results. It'll tell you how many people have entered and find the right category.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll see how competitive, because some of them, like...
I know I looked it up one year because I was seriously going to do it.
Hundreds of entries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or vinegars where there's 5, but I'm the best.
Yeah.
Take that.
So should we move on to your news?
Yes, I do have news. I have a couple of things. And... we don't do a lot of beverages here, so just coincidentally, I have a couple of pieces of beverage news that are going on. You both are familiar with the brand Pabst Blue Ribbon, correct?
Yes.
PBR. Not the highest quality beer, but I feel like people know it.
But it certainly has its niche.
It really does. Now, they are really trying some different things. They are coming out with a line of stronger beer. They're coming out with non-alcoholic beer. But something happened last month that we missed, that they debuted their line of Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee. So you can buy their hard coffee.
I suppose I've had, like, coffee beer, so...
It's not beer, though.
I know.
It's coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
You've had this stuff. So it's interesting that they are doing this, and it's supposed to be pretty good.
And it also makes you a really awake drunk.
Well, if somebody gets them for us, we'll try it, and if you get them for us, I would have to try it.
Mm-hmm, definitely, yes, you would. Now, I think part of the reason why we missed this, they're just testing it out. It has 5% ABV, so 5% alcohol volume. That's comparable to a White Claw.
You mean a canned Zima?
Yes, modern day Zima.
Yeah,
White Claw is better than Zima, but that's not.
It wasn't a hard bar to pass, yeah. But if you are in Pennsylvania, Maine, New Jersey, Florida, or Georgia, this hard coffee should be out. Yeah, so I would say give it a shot. And yeah, Danny, you mentioned
carbonated?
I don't believe it's carbonated. No, it's just a hard coffee beverage. I think it's probably iced though, unless you heat it up.
Yeah, it's not beer flavored coffee. It's coffee.
Yeah, it's not a stout. It's coffee. But you know who else mixed stimulants and depressants, the caffeine and the alcohol?
If you name me a famous celebrity who died,
No, a brand.
I was going to say Brian.
Brian,
it was you.
Think about 12 years ago. What was making the news when dumb college students were dying? Do you remember that drink?
Red Bull and vodka?
No. Four Loko. Do you remember that?
No.
So Four Loko had super high alcoholic content. It had a lot of caffeine. It was kind of an energy drink with a lot of alcohol, which is a bad idea, and it got banned in several states.
Also, really awake drunk.
Yes, we
Yes.
were really dead drunk. I bring that up, though, because they are getting into the hard seltzer game. They are coming back with their brand of hard seltzer. Now, I said White Claw has 5% alcohol. These are going to be 14%.
That's loco.
Whoa.
Right. So I think they started their little teaser with saying other brands ran so we could fly or something like that.
At that
So
point, you
look
may
out.
as well just take some vodka and put it in your soda stream.
Right? Yeah. Just put your vodka right in there. But yeah, we'll see. They are doing different flavors too. It's not going to be an energy drink, which got them in trouble last time about 12 years ago. But yeah, that'll be interesting. We might have to do that on a special YouTube live stream sometime.
Do we know anyone that still has the soda stream? Because I've heard stories
I think I have access to one.
I know
believe-
somebody who does. I don't think I have easy access, though.
Because I believe like that they say don't put hard liquor in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I also
I
believe
think you're right.
that's just because they think it's not good for you, not because it doesn't work.
I think it might ruin the machine, or it
It might get it sticky and
make
cloggy.
it weird. Yeah. Anyway,
I think it would be.
if you're not
a
using it
great
anyway,
idea.
why not give it a shot? You know,
I'm just
that's
saying,
my thought.
listeners, try it on your soda stream and tell us how it works.
Now, on the not quite college end, Brian and I had an
Oh no,
experience.
we did. Now, Amy and I got to meet a friend of the podcast, Yo Ange. So it was
Yes.
great meeting you,
Super
Ange,
nice.
your friend Patty.
Yep.
We were at a restaurant though. Amy and I were at a restaurant.
In the
And we
casino.
ordered.
Yep. And we remembered that this place serves breakfast all day.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have
Always a winner.
Yep.
Yes.
So, and we already dismissed a separate senior menu they had.
Yeah, because it's not obvious that's a senior menu. It says on top, and then it has breakfast, then it has like lunch, dinner. At the bottom half, like there's a separation, so we missed that. So we're like, oh no, we can't order from that.
Right. And so I order my pancakes with a side of bacon, and she's like, "Oh, why don't you get that off the senior menu?"
Yeah, she's like, do you want to just order off the senior menu? And Amy's like, can I? And she's like, oh yeah. She looks at both of us. She's like, yeah, you can order off the senior menu.
Brian got the same thing.
I did because it's cheaper.
Yeah, 2 huge pancakes, 4 pieces of bacon for $4 less.
So we're not sure if she thought we were seniors or if she was just being nice.
Right, because halfway through I looked at Brian, because both of us just jumped on it going, "Oh, it's cheaper food, let's get it."
A little bit, but yeah, it was.
And then I eat my pancakes. I'm like, Brian, do we look that old?
Can I make a confession?
Yeah.
I've been known to order off the kids menu.
If they allow it, why
Yeah.
not?
You know where it like really works out to your advantage, strangely enough, is places like theme parks and zoos, sporting events. They have like the more affordable thing for the kids because they figure
Well, it's usually smaller portions too, so if you don't want that.
the parents are overpaying and you get a toy. The San Diego Zoo, you get this little like travel bag and like a sippy cup, and it's good enough.
Yeah, it was fine. Like what we got, it was perfectly fine.
Right, but it's one thing to order off the kids menu. I mean, nobody thinks you look 12, but it's still fine.
Right. It's kind of like getting carded. It's like, oh, fine. You know, if you
Right,
don't make
I
sure
just-
I'm
But to get
old enough.
to somebody,
Do
you
you
know,
want to just order
recommend
off the senior menu?
get the senior menu when
Yeah.
you're, 40
When you're
something.
surrounded by the 80-plus crowd, you're going to look younger by association.
I say don't knock it till you try it.
Well, we
And like
ate
I
it.
We
said-
did. It was cheaper.
Yeah.
Like we said, we got it. We no hesitations.
I err towards the kids menu, generally pretending that I have a child that's somewhere that's with like a spouse who's also not like. I'll go and I'll make sure I'm by myself when I do it. I'll be like, oh, kids with my wife. I just need the like totally hangry. Just like hook me up if I get questioned on it. Although I did have a friend who we would gather weekly. Everyone would order off the adults menu, and she would always order off the kids menu. And finally, after like a few months, the waitress was like, she's like, "You're here every week, and you always order off the kids menu. This is the last week we're gonna let you do that."
Yeah,
Pay
I
full price.
think one of our watchers.
Viewers, yeah. Or maybe people download the podcast and they just jump to the 10-minute mark. Maybe they've missed. So recapping what happened, Danny won at the fair, and Amy and I are old.
And I was going to say, starting over in Arizona has the point that half the time if you order off the kids menu, they might just assume you're ordering for a kid. That's not there yet.
I mean, emotionally, I'm sort of already there.
And I also agree with
At
her
heart.
that it was fun ordering off the senior menu.
It was cheaper. That's
Yeah.
different options.
Yep.
Oh, try it.
Anyway.
Okay. So shall we move on to actually eating?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We have the new Maple Creme Oreos. They have just started becoming widely available at places. I found these at Walmart, not Target yet, but I'm sure different grocery stores will have them.
They smell like something else, but I can't
Now,
place it.
I'm hungry today, so these actually smell really good.
Yeah, Brian
even
really
though-
doesn't like maple cream stuff.
Yeah.
No, not in a bit.
We had the Canadian maple cream cookies on a very early episode of the podcast.
And it's a golden cookie, so it's not even chocolate. Yeah.
Does it smell like some kind of cereal? Or maybe it smells like the cookie butter.
Oh, that could be. It's not as sweet as I thought.
I like this. It needs I could always have more maple, but this actually feels
Oh,
like the
really?
right amount. Yeah.
Because there's definitely a point where it just feels like you're drinking out of the jar of Mrs. Butterworth, and that's not okay to me.
Well,
Well, that's not real maple.
yeah, you use Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah, just stuff your mouth full before you talk, Amy. That's
Well, it was a preposterous statement that like you would. Don't you use Mrs. Butterworth, Brian?
I don't, but that's a brand that
But do you
people
use
know.
real maple syrup?
You know, I'll usually just buy a log cabin or something. I'm not. It tastes fine.
I'm like pure real maple syrup or nothing.
Really,
Amy is nodding, but she's also enjoying maple for those who are listening.
I like these more than I thought. I thought it was going to taste like just kind of bland, syrupy flavor. I don't know how many of these I would want to eat, but it's fine.
Yeah, they're good.
All of them.
I would say
I'm
this.
gonna eat all of them.
Really?
Yeah, I would too. But I would also just buy the box of the maple cookies from Canada. And those are a maple leaf shape.
Now, I'm a little surprised that they didn't go the way of the Oreo and just call these like pancake Oreos or something. That's a little misleading. But yeah, maple cream, that's an accurate flavor.
Do you like maple sugar candy?
Yeah.
Me too. Man, that
I
stuff
love
is
all
good.
things maple. These, you know what I would say? These are waffle. Waffle and maple more than pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Like buttered waffle syrup. Something, I don't know. Would be a
buttery
good description because the golden cookie. The golden cookie probably was the right choice with this one. Chocolate would
That
take
would
away
be
from
weird.
it. Yeah,
No.
it would.
Only time
Should
I
I
like
get us the
chocolate and
frozen
maple
ones?
together are chocolate
Yes.
pancakes with maple chocolate chip pancakes because you have the regular pancake and some
Mm-hmm.
chips and then the maple syrup.
Now, we were thinking this week, because Oreos can have a completely different experience when you freeze them. So we went ahead and did that. We're going to have to microwave some of these, too. I bet these would be really good microwaved.
Well, Brian doesn't love maple. Somebody saying they
In the
don't
chat?
like maple at all.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, if you don't like maple, you would not like these one bit.
I don't understand you and the microwaving of Oreos.
You obviously have never done that with the cinnamon roll ones. That's amazing. Freezing doesn't do a lot, though.
This is the first time I've ever felt the freezing hurt an Oreo.
It
Usually
kind of,
helps them.
it's making me think of taking an Eggo right out of the freezer and biting into it.
Yeah.
I have frozen waffles in the freezer.
So if we
I don't know
wanna
where else
compare
I would
them-
have frozen waffles, but
Yeah, otherwise they would be thawed waffles. So,
I think Brian's microwaving.
I think Brian is microwaving, but I feel like it's time to move on.
Well, you can start opening up.
Let's do that. While Brian microwaves, I was at the International Grocery Store with my sister shopping for the podcast, and she was helping me look for ways to torture Brian. And I settled upon these CC cream sandwich biscuits. And it's an assorted pack. There's 4 flavors in them, and I haven't shared with anyone what the 4 flavors are.
I'm very worried about that, but let's get these right fresh out of the microwave here. I like how it makes the cream smoother.
It definitely softens things up.
I don't think it enhances the flavor, though.
If you just keep putting these in my hand, I'm going to keep eating them, whether they're frozen, microwaved, or room temperature.
Wow, you're really digging them.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, because these are a limited edition, we've basically eaten the whole package already.
Mostly, at least half, I'm going to say.
More than.
Yeah, that's the sad thing about the limited edition. They don't last long.
No, they don't.
But yes, did I hear you say while I was microwaving that your sister, who loves to torture me, picked these out?
Yeah, she
Love you,
helped me.
Maren.
Yeah, she just loves to see your reactions.
I don't even know what
I
these
don't know
flavors
why.
are.
So she said that the durian made her whole week. So in that, let's start with chocolate flavored.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just there was a question in the chat. How long do you microwave Oreos? Regular power, 15, 20 seconds. Try it out.
15, 20 seconds for one Oreo or for a few?
Well, I spread these out, so it was like one. I spaced them evenly. So, different results are going to happen with different Oreos. Some, it's just going to soften it up. Some, you won't notice any difference.
Feels like a Ritz.
So, yes.
So this is chocolate.
These CC Seek, or these are from Hong Kong, did we say?
Yeah.
So I'm probably pronouncing that way off.
But this is the chocolate flavor.
Oh, okay.
It just says biscuits, so we don't know if this is cracker.
Well, it's definitely a cracker.
Is it?
It
Yeah.
tastes like an unsalted Ritz
That's what it looks like
with
Ritz.
chocolate. I kind of like it.
Yeah, this is. I would not have expected the chocolate to be good on like a Ritz cracker type of thing.
Oh, absolutely. If you put Nutella on them, too, on a Ritz, that's very good.
Just because why not? Because like chocolate-covered pretzels and potato
Yeah.
chips are good.
Mm-hmm. Now, these aren't salted, right? I'm not making that up.
No, I
Or if
don't
they're, it's
think-
very faint if
right.
there are.
There's
I feel
no
like
salt.
salt might help.
Well, we'll see if this helps.
Ooh.
This next one is a completely different.
That's a
flavor.
smell right there.
It is.
What is it? Or do I just
You
have to
just
bite
take
into
a
it?
bite first, and then I'll tell you what it is. It's a pretty obvious flavor, I think, once you eat it. It's lemon.
Mm-hmm.
It smelled like a lemon cream cookie. Well, the cream smells like lemon.
This is one of the reasons I thought that these would be maybe sweet, is that they had chocolate and lemon flavored. But
It's
a
reminding
savory
me
cracker.
too much of a lemon bar. Sorry.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of the lemon and the cracker. The
It's
chocolate
alright.
is surprisingly good.
I'm just not a fan of lemon. Like, lemonade is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, lemon in a green wrapper.
I love like the lemon
And
cream
I'm
Girl
right
Scout
on.
cookies.
So next up, we have the red wrapper. This one you should like. Oh yeah. And you'll
My
recognize-
guess is strawberry.
Your guess is wrong.
Nope, smell it.
Mm.
Is that like a nut butter?
It's peanut flavored.
Oh, really? Just peanut. Okay.
I mean, it looks like peanut butter, but maybe doesn't meet the legal definition.
This is totally like the little sandwich cookies that you buy, the Ritz
the
peanut
orange
butter.
ones.
Mhm.
Oh, no. You get the pack with the orange cheese crackers with peanut butter in them.
Oh, but like, yeah, like
Yeah.
the cheese, but not like the Ritz, which is what I.
Oh, I love the Ritz Bits sandwich crackers. Oh man.
These taste like those aren't really like real peanut butter, but these taste a lot like those. So
So this,
I like
what would
that.
you call this? Peanut butter cream?
I would call it peanut butter.
Well,
I mean, I would just call it
yeah.
peanut butter. As much as any of the sandwich cookies or crackers that you buy, rather, are filled with peanut butter. These are the same.
And our final flavor.
Is this the mystery one that you?
Um,
Ooh, I was not expecting that smell.
yeah,
Cheese whiz.
cheese flavored.
Okay, well that's
It makes sense.
how is that not?
Well,
Oh, when
not-
you were thinking they were a cookie.
Well, they look like on the package, very much like Oreos. They have a smiling face, and no cracker smiles at me. Only cookies smile at me.
No, these are salted, or is the cheese just salty?
cheese is salty.
The cheese is salty. These taste like a Ritz Bits classic. Maybe a little funkier, actually. Now that I get the aftertaste in there.
This is a funky cheese.
Oh, this is a very funky cheese.
They don't eat cheese like we eat cheese. That's
I don't
like
know what that is.
that's toe cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Hoping for something gross for Brian's face.
Yeah, well, we got it in these cheese ones.
Well, and we don't know about some of the beverages.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, and I even bought them.
So here we
So-
go. So that's That's the lineup.
C
from Garden.
But
Chocolate, lemon, peanut, and cheese.
So as always, if you have an international grocery store near you, look for these. Otherwise, Amazon, always a good place to try and find them.
Yep. That was a very fascinating mix of things.
That was. I mean, they ran the gambit there of from cheese to lemon.
Yeah. And like I said, I really could. You can't tell from the packaging.
No,
if these are going to be cookies or crackers.
Europeans confusing us with biscuits.
Yeah.
Now, Brian's hope.
Oh, this is a good. Yes. Okay. If these are bad, I am just quitting the podcast
Jif
because
Poppers, natural, delicious peanut butter with simply tasty ingredients.
These have to be good. Jif peanut butter snacks.
Pretzels and popcorn dipped in natural peanut butter.
Each one of them is different in what they have in it and how it's constructed. So which one do you have, Amy?
Peanut butter.
We're going to start with the.
And what's in it? You read it. It goes right across the top.
Yeah. I already did. Pretzels and popcorn dipped in natural peanut butter.
Okay.
Oh, and there are separate peanut pretzel and there's lots of popcorn pieces. I'm trying to get more pretzel ones. Might have to reach in for those.
You can buy snacks, not Jif, but you can buy things that kind of have this too, that have a peanut butter coating.
Can you?
Coating. You don't get actual peanut butter with the. I guess these are little popcorn balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You actually do get peanut butter in them.
Yeah, it is. Yep, like Amy said, it's peanut butter coated popcorn and pretzels, which the next one will be similar but different.
All right.
If we do the chocolate, which is the peanut butter popcorn and chocolate covered pretzels.
My hands are greasy. I can't open it. I got it.
We do also have scissors, just so you know.
It's okay.
Brian's
I
hands are
had
sweaty
teeth
'cause
if
he's
need
so
be.
excited.
I am. It's like I'm a high schooler on my first
These
date.
have chocolate covered pretzels, but the popcorn looks the same as just the peanut butter.
That's what I read. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the peanut butter covered popcorn,
See, I'm
But
going to
no.
eat them together.
chocolate covered pretzels.
I like that. Eat the chocolate pretzel with the peanut butter popcorn.
I mean, the chocolate popcorn and peanut butter alone is good too. Oh, that is good though. It's like are they called flips? The chocolate peanut butter covered pretzels. That's kind of what that's like. I approve. I approve a lot of that.
Now, this is what they say is when the craving hits, don't hold back.
I wouldn't.
Now it's 5 servings per
Craving or not.
5 servings.
5
per container.
servings? No. This bag is like you'd get it from a vending machine and like be gone in 30
Plow
seconds.
through it claims Jif Poppers are a crave-worthy snack made with pretzels and popcorn dipped in a natural peanut butter. It's the flavor you crave that will not undo your day. I don't even know what that means. Have you ever had a snack undo your day?
No, if you're trying to be healthier, I think that's what they're going
If you
for.
end up with the...
But if you ate all 5 servings, they're 150 calories a serving.
Well, that's the tricky thing, though. They're saying it's healthier, but they're saying that's an
it's not
unrealistic
going to
serving
put
size.
you into a food coma, like...
If you have 750 calories of this, you're going for nap time. This is knocking you down.
And yes, I would obviously say add more peanut butter because why not? And you can buy these pretty much everywhere where snacks are sold. These are not a limited edition or limited market.
These are in
thing,
lots
so
of stores.
You should find them pretty much anywhere. Oh, these are looking good here. The strawberry ones.
Well,
Are there pretzels?
Yeah, there's one pretzel piece
Okay.
there. I'm trying to get the others.
I'm going to go for the popcorn.
It doesn't have pretzels. It has
dried
freeze-dried
strawberries.
strawberries.
Which is getting very difficult to find.
I just dropped a strawberry.
I'm going to solve this problem for Amy.
Seriously, there's not many more in there.
You could make cereal out of these, too.
There's little nutty bits.
I mean, seriously, if you just sat all 3 of these plates out in front of me, I would eat all of them.
There's one more strawberry piece here. I had found the rest.
I could do without the strawberries, to be honest. They don't really enhance things that much.
So there are 3 of them.
Yeah, let's play our game in MMM.
MMM?
Mary, Mary, Mary.
But first, I'm going to have the strawberry piece with the chocolate pretzel and a peanut butter thing.
You know, it's called that's our game. You just marry all 3 of them.
I
Yep.
worry that we're going to
Oh my
align
God, that
on
was
this.
good. Too bad there's not many more strawberry pieces for you to try.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready to go while Amy's having her moment over there?
Yeah. So let's play our game FMK, Frolic with, Marry, or Kill. So which one will we frolic with? Which one will we marry? Which one will we kill? This one, I mean, this is the easiest week I've had in a long time. I am killing the strawberry. Not because it's bad, but because it has those little extra strawberry things that really, I'm sorry, Amy, they didn't do that much for me.
But if you have it with the chocolate pretzel and the peanut butter, it's good.
Okay, yeah, all three together, but we're separating them here to do that. So I'm going to kill the strawberry, even though it's fruit and that's the healthiest. Yeah, I am going to kill that one. I am going to frolic with the peanut butter because, I mean, they're all peanut butter, but the peanut butter frolics for days with that one there. We're going to keep going back to that one and having a good time. But in terms of marriage, where does my heart belong? The classic chocolate peanut butter combo. You just gotta love when you got a few poppers here, and you can just have a nice fling, or you can have something more serious. Yeah.
I was kind of in line with you.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I killed the strawberry because really, the part that made strawberry special didn't show up.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't strong enough. It got lost.
I mean, it was okay. Like, if we love the peanut butter, that's good. And I think there was some strawberry bits in the peanut butter for the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, when I think strawberries and blank, if we were playing the game show like that, nobody would say strawberries and peanut butter. You say strawberries and chocolate, strawberries.
I was thinking more like
cream.
peanut butter and jelly, but it didn't even do that.
It's an interesting combo. I got to give them that. I do give them credit.
Well, like peanut butter and jelly.
Right, and had it not existed, we would only have two and we wouldn't be playing this game. So it played a valuable role as bait. But now it dies.
Meanwhile, I accidentally ate the funky cheese again. I wasn't thinking.
You would have rather had a maple cookie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by far.
They're right here, you know.
So that leaves me with the peanut butter and the chocolate-covered peanut butter pretzel, right?
Don't mind me. I just have a dirty foot in my mouth.
Yeah. So it's interesting. You chose to marry the chocolate-covered pretzel and frolic with the plain pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's wrong.
Well, don't judge my life.
I'm judging your life because
Amy, he's judging my life.
I do.
You know this.
And I like picking a fight, so I'm doing that. The one they're basically the same, but one of them is extra and showy. And that's really the one that like you frolic with, but it's not the one you settle down with. And
No, it's a trophy wife for me.
Oh, see, I just get the trophy. Like, you see, it's if you think about my vinegar win, I entered once, I win, I'm never going back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I won the trophy. That's it. Like, same thing with these. I'm going to get the trophy, and then I'm going to move on. So that's why I'm just frolicking with the chocolate-covered ones. But then I'm going to settle down with Steady Eddie, which is the plain pretzel, and we're getting married.
All right.
So, there you go.
I mean, sir, for me, the plain is exciting still.
Yeah, but you're going to frolic with that, and then I suppose you could frolic with that and be like, I know there's something better out there, and just cast it aside. I'm savoring every moment.
It's kind of like a
frolic.
snack with benefits. You're close, you have that thing, but you also, there's a little bit more there.
I don't know. It feels like, just dating the ugly twin first.
No, not for me. Now, okay. I respect that if that's your view, but not for me.
Okay. Amy.
This is easy. I agreed with Brian on all fronts, though maybe different reasons. I killed the strawberry. It's just not.
Oh, you love
good.
The strawberries, though.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you were, looking for all the little strawberry pieces.
No, that's one of the things I don't like. There were, 4 strawberry pieces total versus the others that have lots of pretzel pieces.
Okay, so you didn't like the strawberries or the fact that there weren't a lot of strawberries?
I didn't love the strawberries. And
okay.
It was lacking, very lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the combo of the strawberry with the chocolate pretzel and the peanut butter popcorn was good. But that's a lot of mixing there. You got to.
That is.
And you have to be very particular. I'm frolicking with the peanut butter because it's good, but it's not. It needs a little something. And so then I marry the chocolate. Because that's just a good steady. Chocolate and peanut butter is classic for a reason.
Yeah, but now you got to deal with Brian looking at your spouse.
No, we're sharing. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's open. Yeah. Open snacks. Open like the bag.
And to the chat, yeah, I've been known to overanalyze. Just as
What?
It's part of being
Once or twice.
it's part of being a scientist. That's where this comes
all
from.
the analysis.
Right.
He has
Science comes with a lot of analysis.
Seriously, opinions on these kinds of things.
I always say if I were to describe myself in one sentence, it would be I have very strong opinions on very unimportant things.
Yes.
I think we all do, though, which is why we're here.
Ridiculously serious opinions on this.
So I would say if you like peanut butter, you probably will enjoy all of these, but I would recommend buying one of each, dumping them all in one bowl.
Yeah, I would.
Mix and match. That's
Just mix them all
make
together.
that way. Mm-hmm.
And then pour milk on it and eat like cereal.
Oh, we should have done that. Next week.
We still could.
Next
yeah.
week.
I have a question, Brian. Are you suggesting more ideas in an effort to avoid the drinks?
The drinks you bought?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Which are we starting with?
We had just been to a buffet, and I think I was in the afterglow of that, and I wasn't really, fully cognizant of what I was
It was
doing.
full of bizarre pizzas.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's start. You know what? What's the safest one here?
Yogurt? Pro milk?
I think.
Oh, yeah, we should say what we have here. We have grass jelly drink.
And it looks purple and chunky.
It looks like a bowl of prunes.
I believe that's the safest one.
We have pearl milk tea with little chunks in it.
I would rank that as number 2.
And then we have a carbonated soft drink that tastes like, it's water that tastes like yogurt.
And I would say that's the safest.
I'm terrified of this.
Let's start. I think the pearl milk tea is going to be safe.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
I'm excited for all of them.
We have no idea what
And
these
we're
are.
going to pour it in the glass so we can see what it looks like. And for those of you listening, go to the video.
It.
Yeah, we'll try.
So
So it's in a can. It looks like a Coke can.
Brian's open the can.
It looks like tea with milk.
Oh, because the jellies are at the bottom of.
Yeah,
the
I
can.
bet when we get to the end, that's where those are going. They're
I
all
will
going to
take
come
one
out.
for the team here, and pour some of the rest of the can into my water glass, so that we can get some chunks going. here.
Are there chunks?
Yes, there are. I see
Okay.
some coming out.
It kind of tastes like a very weak
Smells like tea.
chai tea. It tastes like a green tea and a chai tea kind of mixed together.
Yeah, we have some tapioca pearls
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, is
now.
it tapioca?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tapioca pearls.
They usually
have you
put
tried it,
tapioca
In the
pearls in
bubble
tea.
tea. I will have some now, straight out of the can.
Yeah, you'll probably get just chunks.
It actually doesn't taste bad.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, there are chunks on the rim there. That kind of looks
There-
nasty.
There should be like little round pearls. One dropped, didn't it? Or is that just liquid that dropped? You could get a spoon.
I mean, I don't understand what the point is. And we'll show this on the video. I don't know if it's going to come across. I don't think you can see it. But, yeah, a whole bunch of chunks are just on the bottom.
Well, those are just tapioca pearls. That's normal.
But is it appetizing? Do you want that in your beverage?
People do.
I
They spend
love that.
extra for it. There are tea
I'm one of those
places
people.
in uptown and downtown. Well, I guess all
Bubble
over the
tea.
place that
All-
have
All over the world.
That
bubble
is true.
the
Bubble
thing.
tea is a thing, yeah.
And these are just the same bubbles that are in bubble tea. In a
I don't love tapioca, so I usually don't get it, but it's fine.
I love all of the textures. You get a good tricolor. You get the bubbles, then like the little worms and strings and all sorts of shapes. So
I kind of like this.
It tastes better than I anticipated.
Yeah,
It tastes-
yeah.
it's basically like a Vietnamese tea,
Yeah,
less than a Thai tea 'cause it's not as orange.
it does contain milk.
Yeah.
So that's why it's thicker.
That's why it looks like milk with tea.
Yeah, well, I just thought pearl milk, that was like a saying. I don't like.
Oh,
it wasn't
no,
actual
it's-
milk.
It's tea, milk, and pearls. That's the 3 ingredients. Right off the
and
top.
sugar, yeah.
Yeah. Should we move
Actually,
on?
water is the top
So what are
ingredient.
we trying next? Oh, the
Oh, we're going with the grass jelly. No, there were a ton of flavors of grass jelly. This is something that is not familiar to me. We are having just the
it looks like
original
Cola.
flavor. It looks. I guarantee it will not taste like it.
And you can see, if you hold that up to the light, Brian, you can see the chunks.
Oh, there are
Yeah.
chunks in it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get that across on the video, but because I can barely even see them. Let me try some though.
You'll taste them.
Oh, that does nothing for me.
Did you get the chunks?
No.
oh, look at those on the bottom. Oh my. Oh, that smells like
Oh, yeah.
something.
This is lychee flavored.
That's what it smells
Oh,
like.
is it?
smells
Okay,
like
so it
lychee.
is. Okay,
So
that's
it's
probably...
lychee, and then the reason they call it grass jelly is I'll need to buy another glass.
Because of the glass gelled things on the
The jelly is shaped like grass.
Yep.
Oh,
You can see
interesting.
it does taste like lychee juice.
This I would not choose to drink again. I would not. Yeah, I did kind of choke on this one. I don't know, it kind of tastes like a tea that you put in the refrigerator for a minute and then let it like sit out for a while.
Lychee
like
is
a
almost
month.
citrusy, but it's like a strawberry citrusy. I don't know what to call it. Oh yeah, there's lots of chunks in that. It's not going to come across on the
Yeah, it's
video.
not.
I don't even know if I'll
Yeah.
be able to video it, photo it.
Try and get pictures if we
I'll have
can.
to
We'll
use a
see.
spoon.
It has little squares of
Yep.
gelatinous bits. But I love an aloe drink.
Yeah, it was with all the aloe beverages, which is a big thing.
And I also enjoy like a basil seed lemonade, like basil seed
sounds
drinks. They kind of inflate like chia seeds do. If you ever put those in your drinks, you probably
I
do.
would never choose to put
Wait.
those
I just love
in-
this bottle shape. I don't know why.
the yogurt flavored water.
Yeah.
It almost is shaped like a being of some sort.
Yeah, I think it's meant so you can almost use it like a cup. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I'm trying to figure out how to pop the top.
Now, I should see what country. This is just from AsianFoodGrocer.com. So if you want to find the yogurt water, AsianFoodGrocer.com, distributed out of Canada. So, hey, it's a multicultural experience here that we have going on.
Yeah, I
We're
think
gonna
there's
have
a trick to it.
competition
Okay, wait, should I be trying
between
as
all
well?
of us.
Okay.
Oh, there's instructions on the top that
Oh, there
so
are
I think we need this
instructions.
piece.
Amy
Oh.
tore it off.
I
and-
did not tear it off. Brian did.
Brian?
But you need this piece.
Wow, this is like work to
Put
get
it
to your
back on,
water.
Maybe it works like a water bottle. If you can read instructions, try it.
Okay, this is now the worst podcast segment ever. But
Have fun editing, Amy.
just leave it.
Oh no, I can see the instructions. You need to give me the thingy.
We have to take one piece off. I see.
You have to break one of the pieces
I've got this now.
He's got it.
and then
So we
insert
take
it.
This,
And then it becomes like a water bottle.
I think.
Wow. Whoa. That exploded.
That's why it has this other thing in there to
I see,
catch
yes,
that.
because that ball has the
Wow.
carbonation in it. So if we did, so there was a little ball in the top of the bottle that I just pushed down and has now fallen into what they thought was the indentation, and it's floating in there and releasing carbonation.
Now go
And
ahead
now
and
you
pour
can
that.
Drink. But I think drink out of the top so that you get the carbonation coming out.
It's like a baby bottle.
Because now everything will pass by this little.
This is a lot of work for water, I'm just going to say.
Does it taste like yogurt?
No. It tastes like something.
It says for even more
Danny, try
delicious. I just want to read you this. For even more delicious, this drink chill before drinking.
He's good at delaying.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, and it is chilled, so
And now it
it's
went down.
at its
Yeah.
peak.
And I'm actually going to try pouring it just because I want to see.
But yeah,
Still
isn't it
carbonated.
like too hard to get out of the bottle though?
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth. I just want to be able to drink it.
Quite tastes like yogurt. It tastes like
No, it
something else.
doesn't.
Oh, and there was right on the side here too. How to open. Peel off the seal, lift off the green cap, and push down the center to release the opener. Place the opener onto the top of the Ramonune bottle and press down firmly with your palm.
Yep.
This will open the bottle by dislodging the stopper. Keep pressing for 5 seconds. Remove the green opener from the bottle and discard. So we did it. It just had
We
a
got
glass
there.
stopper. It only scared us.
It did. No, that
moderately.
popped. I'm sure, even though it wasn't near the
And
microphones,
now
I'm
with
sure
the
that came
glass
across
stopper
too.
in there, that looks even more like a face.
It does.
It does.
They did have more traditional flavors, like fruit flavored waters too, but when you have something that says yogurt flavored water, we just had to get that
I would get that again for the opening experience.
so we could do it right.
Yeah.
I would not. This is just too much work for
I recently
water.
had, I'm trying to remember what it was. I had another drink that had that kind of gizmo that was opening, but it actually dropped like a flavor powder into the drink,
Really?
and then it got its flavoring that way. I don't remember what it was.
You know, I'm going to say real quick, this was kind of an experience that wasn't really worth sharing, but it's relevant. You know who has really good flavored water? Target. They have a 1 liter bottle of things like Fiji apple, strawberry lemonade, strawberry kiwi, like really good flavored waters. And it's like 79 cents per liter.
Do they taste like those flavors?
They do, yeah. So I recommend checking those out too. Don't buy these bottles of yogurt that explode in your face and then you have to suck it like it's a nipple.
You can just pour it out. It stayed carbonated.
I think I'm going to go for the nipple experience.
Where's the green thing you used to?
You would.
I think
It flew off into Canada when we opened it.
I just wanted to see if there was a way to steal this again, but there's not. There's really not.
So you have to drink the whole... I mean, it's not a huge bottle, but yeah.
Well,
I'm going to not recommend... I mean, if you really want, go to that website, AsianFoodGrocer.com, and find some of these. But I'm going to say don't.
I'm going to say get them, remove the thing about the instructions, and then let people
maybe
figure
try
out
a different flavor.
I liked the experience.
No. Like, it's not the flavor that I'm saying. You know, if it were just the flavor, I'd say, I'll give it a shot.
The hassle of opening it?
That's too much. Yeah, no.
I loved that part.
Ridiculous.
Once we figured it out, it wasn't hard at all.
The best part of that was opening it, honestly.
I mean, opening it, then you, like, can't even drink it. Normally, you have to, like, let it... Yeah,
I drink it normally.
It's water. Like, just let me drink it.
Brian, I opened my mouth, I poured the stuff in, and I tasted it, and I swallowed. Like, what was abnormal about that?
It doesn't come out like a normal bottle. Like, there's a little stopper in there, so it's slower.
Oh, you'd need, like, vast
If
quantities.
I want to drink, I want to drink. I don't want it trickling into my mouth.
It come out normal for me.
Well, now the stopper is gone. Probably.
Remember what the chat said about overanalyzing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we are.
Anyway.
We're at the end, folks.
Oh, we're past the end, folks. Welcome to episode 91.
So hang on while we end the podcast portion.
And we could maybe say thanks for listening,
Thanks for
everyone.
listening, everybody.
Yeah, that's part of ending. The
Oh,
podcast
so this is
portion.
the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
I'm going
All
to
right.
pause so you can edit all that out.
Have a great week, everyone.
Yeah,
We
thank
love you. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, my God, YouTube. That was a mess.
We don't usually... we haven't recorded on a Saturday morning for a long time, and now I know why we stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, before we did live, we did this every week, and yeah, and when we did it one week on a weeknight, we were like, we're awake when we did it.
Can I tell you, when I see just part of that logo, it's kind of not family friendly.
Can you...
Yeah, I was good to...
Share
Oh,
it,
when you
maybe?
hold it upside down. It's a smile, Amy.
But when you just see part of it, it's...
Oh, Renee, when I say it was a mess, I don't mean the podcast itself. I mean the stuff we ate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, upside down is...
I mean, the GIF was fine. That was good.
The GIF was fine. Just none of it was what we thought it would be.
No, it isn't. Like, we thought that we
I
were
thought-
getting different
The
flavored
Oreos,
Oreos.
maybe.
Yeah, I thought that these would
So
be-
you thought we were getting cheese-flavored Oreos?
Maybe. I was like, I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't say anything. Because if I said to you, I have biscuits.
Cheese and chocolate.
Right, I have biscuit cream sandwich biscuits, right? This is cream sandwich biscuit. It's got a smile on it, and it's chocolate, lemon, peanut butter, and cheese. Is that going to be a cookie or a cracker?
Yeah, based on what they looked like on the outside.
That could go either way.
Yeah. They say a CCC, but that was a no.
No.
Well, they weren't bad. They were just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cheese was bad.
The cheese was really bad. That was the worst thing this
Cheese
week.
wasn't so good.
Yeah. Yeah, but Renee liking her eggplants.
my
Yeah,
egg-
we know.
know
Oh,
what?
Danny's lack of eggplant.
I honestly, I almost brought one of my cucumbers with me. Not the one that I entered, but I have another one that's like an 18-inch cucumber. But I just felt like if I put like my cucumber on the table, I couldn't. There's no way we would get through the podcast without me talking about it the whole time. So I'm like, don't take your cucumber out on the internet.
Yep.
Yep.
That's good advice, especially for YouTube where you can get shut down. But hey, everyone, thank you for
Thank you
sticking around
so
this
much.
this
Thank
long.
you.
If you have not subscribed, we're so close to 100. So if you could subscribe or let folks know, we would really appreciate that. Otherwise, if not, we're just happy you're here. Thank you so much.
We love the interaction during the podcast. You've made it better for us. So thank you so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Bye.
Have a great week, everyone.